related notes, it says that lolicon equals pedophile, but that is based on user feedback and not official translations. We proved that before on this channel. But anyways, moving on.
Wait, hang on! That's not even just, he's like really rapidly firing past that. That's not one source.
Furry. Nobody says furry in polite.
What? Yes, they do. What? We talk about Disney shows all the time, and you might call it a furry show. What? Like, when you're saying this, in an anime, when the character is calling themselves a lolicon, and they're referring to a character in the show, they're not self-referentially, like, referencing themselves as cartoon characters. What is this supposed to be? Is there some, like... What, did someone make a video on us? I guess we're getting linked some video on Twitter or something. Oh, is this Rev Says desu?
Look, the only reason
oh shit! Wait, is this Rev Says desu?
Take a bit easy on you. Glad to have you on board.
Oh shit! Yeah, it's Rev Says desu who made a video on us.
I have a question.
I guess he made a video about us or something, but he didn't. Damn! Did he like block out our Twitter name or something? Oh, what? What?
Shit, I've seen this VTuber before.
Oh, that's fucker, dude. Oh, he blocked out my name. He fucking blocked out our name, dude.
Definitely will ignore.
Ah, shit. Do we have to react, Andy, to a video about us? Ah, man, I hate watching YouTube videos, dude. I'm a zoomer. I can't. Can you put this in 1 to 2 minutes, okay? Can you put some Subway Surfers underneath? I don't. Listen, I am fighting my ADHD on this one. Do I want to watch a 12-minute video? It's about us, chat. It's gonna be nothing but like just either blatantly wrong or. We'll watch a little bit of it, I guess.
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch!
Hey, what's up, guys? Rev here. Out there exists a warfare tactic that is
I used to be a bully, you know.
raw strength. The first word.
Yo, can we talk about the fact, why do all these guys use female avatars? Like, what's up with that? That's so fucking cringe. Why are all these guys using female avatars, guys? What the fuck?
Of Sun Tzu's Art of War begins with this phrase.
Babbies.
Here. Your likes are public. This is a tactic that my channel and many others have found to be a very effective tool on the mental illness.
That's the joke.
Twitter.com. Now, if you don't know what this phrase relates to, it's a situation.
Hello, cute Molly.
User is saying a certain type of fictional content, often lolicon, is pedophilia. And of course, when you check their publicly visible Twitter likes, you are pretty much guaranteed to find that exact same type of content they are demonizing.
That's a lie. I don't know if he's gonna try to pivot this to furry content. I don't look at porn on Twitter. Contrary to popular belief, despite us like making a lot of porn and stuff and being very sex positive, we don't actually consume a lot of pornography ourselves. Oh shit.
Their likes, making them a massive hypocrite. And despite the fact that Twitter says they are planning on allowing users to hide their Twitter likes, it's still public, so we're gonna keep making this thing for all of its worth. And today we have another.
Bro, I gotta watch this in like 2 times speed.
Of course, with this image right here.
Can't do it.
To another VTuber, they posted this, which of course says, if you like lolicon and shotacon, you're a pedo. Stunning and brave.
It is a fucking great meme. I remember actually making this tweet like a super long ago. And I was looking for like a funny meme to post underneath this because the video that they're actually posting underneath this is a girl using the talking about, I think she's talking about cunny, which is literally child ... P word. All right, I'm gonna steal Ben Shapiro. It's child P word. for their genitalia. That's what they're talking about. And so I was looking for like a funny meme, but I don't actually keep any that would be funny for that. So I just said, fuck it, I'll just rage bait.
I sure hope they don't have similar content in their likes, and I'm sure they also have studies to back up these claims.
Wait, but you never asked for studies. In fact, I never interacted with Rev Says, desu.
Of course not. But,
which also, as a researcher,
So
actually, I've linked different studies.
You could follow along.
I've actually linked a couple of studies about this, and I've encouraged more studies to be done. I guarantee you that Rev Says desu doesn't actually know my position and is just going for those outrage clicks, which, hey man, your views are down 9%, so I get it. 3%, only 2.7 million views? That's only like $6K. Wow. I feel you, man. When I actually cared about YouTube, I feel you.
you know, let's just cut right to the chase. Your likes are public. These are images that are not only in their likes, but also images this VTuber has posted themselves.
Ah, come fuck off!
I just want to say I love having the privilege nowadays of having enough users on Twitter taking the initiative to do this for me. I don't like scrolling through a bunch of furry art. It's just not for me. It's not something I enjoy doing. I mean, if you enjoy furry, great, good for you. Just don't be a hypocrite about it. But now we have users doing this for me, and I confirmed one of them, so these are real, okay? And yeah, they kind of speak for themselves. It is a natural extension.
Wait, okay, again, you said I had similar art. If you're gonna say I have similar art to LollyCon stuff, which is what I'm criticizing, why would you not show me having a bunch of lolly likes? How would that be hypocritical? How would this be your likes are public situation? What are you talking about? Bro, what are you talking about?
Of their logic. If you think LollyCon and ShowitCon is pedophilia, then furry must be zoo.
Oh my god, such a dumb, dated argument. Oh my god, it's so stupid. Their argument is just going to be the same old tired. If LollyCon is pedophilia, then furries must be zoophiles. The issue with that is, I would agree with the same stipulations. All of this depends on how abstract the media is that you're consuming.
Know the difference between anthro and feral.
Yeah, but there's also the distinction of how real. If you're liking pictures of horses in sexual situations that are very realistic, if you're liking pictures of children that are like lollies that are very realistic, then yes, I would say, as I've said, before I even posted that meme, actually, this isn't the first time people get like fucking mad at my take because they get so fucking triggered. It's an indication that, yeah, you probably are more likely to be into these aspects in real life than someone who would be repulsed by the imagery. The same shit applies to furries. Like, I have never, like, said otherwise. I would agree 100%, and I've said that many, many times. But again, these people do not care about facts. They're just... like these are like anti-SJW people, but they are as fragile. Yeah, they are as fragile as every SJW that they probably mock on Twitter. I am just assuming that with him, Rev could be completely different. So I'm kind of fighting a general audience when I say that. But yeah.
By your standards, and of course, will they agree to that? Of course not. But
again, what the fuck? They did. They're just like what they.
A month ago, they made a tweet saying it's a tad more complex, but essentially, if you label yourself a lolicon, it does translate into pedophile, which, of course, that is misinformation.
That's not misinformation.
The proper translation does show, but in the related notes, it says that lolicon equals pedophile, but that is based on user feedback and not official translations. We proved that before on this channel. But anyways, moving on.
Wait, hang on. That's not even just, he's like really rapidly firing past that. That's not one source. If we go and we look up lolicon, because it's like, let me get the Ramonji for it. And in fact, we'll do this in like incognito. one, it's like right here, so it's pedophile, sexual attraction to children. This is the Romanji for it. It's not like a formalized word. It's a very taboo kind of meaning. But we're just gonna go through the first. We're just gonna go through the first three. So these are all the ones here. So if we just go here, am I in the way here? No, we're good. Sexual attraction to young girls. If we go into the next definition, I think this one is like a Stack Overflow. So this is more direct. So it's only when you get to something that's going to be literally directly this. But even then they're saying it's Lolita complex and it's attraction to young women. But when we look at typical lollies, you know, so again, attraction to children, especially young girls. Oh.
Drink water, you
What
dehydrated
the fuck,
bitch.
bro? We're gonna reject here. Black mixed with Jesus. Can you see that? So I mean, you see here, lolicon, sexual obsession with young girls, male pedophile, male pedophilia. Like, I mean, these are all just, so out of the first, like, definitions, the one on Google says pedophile.
Gucci, but fuck this pea-sized brained goofy ass loli.
I mean, the first one, like, Google says it means pedophile. Every other one that's not literally just a user answering a question says pedophile. And not only that, if you take the media that this word is being used in, which is anime,
I see
when they're
everybody arguing
talking,
about loli, no one focusing on Shota.
well, because we know the predominant people who get, it's the same argument with Shota. Again, I have no art issues with this stuff. It's art. But like, when you're saying this, in an anime, when the character is calling themselves a lolicon, and they're referring to a character in the show, they're not self-referentially, like, referencing themselves as cartoon characters. And the way that the script is written is, this is reality. They are attributing this term to quote-unquote real people. So these are real people being attracted to minors. Like, now, pedophilia in of itself, being a pedophile isn't saying that they are raping kids. It means that they would have the attraction. You haven't committed the act, and as long as you're not committing the act, we're Gucci enough. I wouldn't trust you to babysit my kids if you were like an avowed lolicon. You know, we've seen other people who are lolicons be hemmed up for grooming minors, such as the recent TF2 YouTuber, etc. But this doesn't make you a bad person. I don't think lolly art should be banned, even if they are pedophiles. Like, let's just say that 100% of them are pedophiles. I would 1000% prefer that they're like jerking off to Kana from Dragon's Maid, or the girls from the fucking show where the neat college girl is dressing up the elementary school kids in outfits or whatever, you know, then attacking like real kids. Like, that would be, there should be no scenario where you claim to care about the any kind of kid and find that to be the worst scenario there.
Like when Helena calls himself out in Metal Gear Solid.
Lolicon is not a word that's used in Japanese amongst polite company for a reason. Yeah, neither is furry. Nobody says furry in polite.
What? Yes, they do. What? We talk about Disney shows all the time, and you might call it a furry show. What? What are you talking about?
Fetishes. What does that even mean? But
porn fetishes? It's all of furry now just porn? Are we going back to like the 2006? That's like saying all anime is just hentai. All anime is nothing but upskirt shots of high school
I like
girls.
that reference. Fuck Hal.
Like, what the fuck, dude?
It depends on how surreal or realistic it gets, but it can be an indication to pedophilic interest more so than an individual.
Oh, there we go.
In such activity. I'm sure you have a study or something of that kind to prove that claim. Oh wait, it's just your headcanon.
Hey, it's me, Future Molly. People, you know, he was like, where's the source? Where's the source? You know, typical weeb shit, asking for the sauce. Here's the sauce. And it's actually coming from your community who attempted to defend their position. But like a lot of people, when they're defending their position, they don't actually read the studies. Now, I'm a nerd. I'm a researcher. Or, you know, I used to be. I now do more profit stuff. I would love to actually go back to school, maybe get a master's in sociology instead of, you know, the hard... whatever. It doesn't matter. You know, I love my hard sciences, and I love my research papers. I love actually reading them. The study that they link is actually has an abstract from it talking about coping mechanisms. Now, I can read from this Quora post, or I can do what people don't do and actually go to the source. Now, the Quora post actually says everything here too. You can just look at it. But a forum user discussed seeking out pornography. This is, again, how pedophiles are coping with their urges to be non-offending pedophiles. That is the purpose of this study, looking over that. Now, forum users discuss seeking out pornography from cultures who are typically youthful looking, with one member stating that they find Asian men more appealing, and another preferring pornography depicting Japanese women, dressed schoolgirls, lolicon manga, or anime material, genre Japanese cartoons depicting female children in erotic positions or pornographic manner was also mentioned to be useful by a number of users. The equivalent depicting male children, it's called shotokan, blah, blah, blah. There are others who claim that they couldn't quell their sexual urges using these techniques. So not just the lolicon, but pretty much all techniques, useful people, etc. So it's not dispelling the notion that there's many people who are doing it, as it's mentioned here, but it is saying that there are plenty of pedophiles who do not find this material interesting. That's it. Back to the past.
And also, yes, they are a YouTuber. You've been looking at these images that they're actual YouTube thumbnails. I mean, these are like the furry equivalent of my shitpost thumbnails from back in 2018. Like, this is wild. But nonetheless, yeah, furry artwork right in the thumbnail.
Wait!
That they're clearly a...
Wait! He's just gonna gloss over that? He has an issue with that? Does he seriously have an issue with me saying that it would be more of an indication than someone who's not interested in that artwork? Is that really a contentious point for him? There needs to be more studies done. The issue with, I've talked about this before, the issue with doing certain studies with pedophiles is the fact that you kind of have to get, government permission. There's certain things dealing with certain situations, I believe, with duty to report. Obviously, showing any type of material is going to need strict government oversight to gauge like arousal levels. Like, let's say you wanted to do a study to see the arousal levels between the lolly images versus actual stuff, and pedophiles. There's, you would need a pardon to essentially do that. So yeah, and I even said as such. I did link a few studies. I don't know if I did it in this thread, but it's not as conclusive as I would want. That's why I say it's definitely not a 100% mapping on, but I don't know. This guy's,
right?
I guess
so
he's just
by
gonna...
standards, they would be a zoophile, but...
You know, actually, I think even in this thread... Yeah, let's see. I think even in this thread that he's going over, literally in the thread that he's on right now, it literally says, this is such a shitty argument. One, because you think I wouldn't be logically consistent, and that's the only reason you say it, referring to the zoophile thing. And two, because it seems I don't have caveats for all groups. It all depends on how surreal the medium is and the attraction itself. If you only like feral furry porn with animal genitalia, you are more likely to find real animals attractive than not. If you like lollies with common child features and dispositions, you're most likely into kids, or I should say more likely into kids than not. If you like big titty blue wolf girls with human vaginas and grossly non-human like lollies who act like adults, you're most likely not into animals or kids. These are obvious gradients and not always one-to-ones, but higher likelihoods depending on the abstraction of the media. This is literally in the same threads. He's like, he does zero research, but I don't expect him to.
Moving on, they can test this over and over again in replies, and people applying this VTuber standard back to them and calling them a zoophile.
Does he do this at all? Does he address this?
Anything is just saying, okay, pedophile, which of course waters down the term.
Wait, this isn't even the same day. Wait, this isn't even the same day or the same thread. What he's bringing up happened today. Also, he's like, he's doing this. That's not my only reply. I literally have this tweet bookmarked so that I can send it, so I don't have to retype it. I said okay pedophile because he just kept on saying okay zoophile. Oh my god. Holy shit, it's 2016. He's talking about it 2018 thumbnails. Bro, you're still in 2016 for hey, future Molly again. 2018 was 5 years ago. Your thumbnails were like this up to like a year ago, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, good on you. I don't have a problem with that, but I just figured I'd point that out. It's all crowd porn. It's cool. I don't care, but I mean, hey. Your likes are public.
Of course,
oh shit, Starkey, did you get 10 kills?
So they did the common tactic, this VTuber, where they keep saying, debate me, bro, when people are arguing with them in the replies. They just keep saying, like, I'm not going to speak any further, debate me, bro, which we'll talk about the whole debate me stuff in a minute, but basically one of the users they were challenging to a debate says, I am not in a good place right now. I am 5 hours away from attending a funeral. Basically, can we just drop it? And they replied by, of course, mocking them and calling them...
You're lucky Starkey isn't here to hear this.
What?
I would have called him out on Twitter by now.
That's not... obviously, we had one guy who tried to make the similar claim come on, and he recanted. No. You notice that he's not actually taking any screenshot. Like, he's taking the cropped screenshots from the other guy. This guy told, like, let's pull up the actual tweets. That's like a ridiculous attempt to crop it. Which is pretty ridiculous. Like, again, like, he's framing it pretty hard. Yeah, oh my god, I even explained it here. Not that you needed a huge, I called you goofy for not including that you needed a huge time delay in your first tweet. So, like, hey man, whatever you say, Lo, you're, oh wait, hang on, up here. Twitch, but you're welcome to come on stream and talk about your views on Twitch. Sounds like you're too pussy to read and just want an audience for brownie points. Yeah, I can absolutely do that, no problem. I'll go live on my end too. We've done this thousands of times with people like you. I am more than prepared. And I was super excited because, like, yeah, someone who's willing to talk about their side of things, unlike fucking pussy reply guides, like bread tubers on the left, people like this on the right, they're all pussies. If you ever debate any of them, from Noah to Hassan, they're all so dumb. They're so dumb. 90% of the time. You're going to have to give me a couple of weeks. I said, yeah, let's do it. I'm so prepared. Then you need a couple of weeks. Come on, man. I did put a pretty mean meme. And then he's like that. And then I do go on. It's like, you're grieving, but you're on Twitter, because he's like constantly insulting me. Like, throughout this entire thread, he's been pretty aggressive, like himself. So, but again, if it's on them, you have to be ultra charitable. They're the same thing as the SJW snowflakes that they claim to hate. If you're not home, then don't accept the offer to come on, or at least put in the acceptance. Oh, by the way, I need to wait a couple of weeks before coming on. Low. Goofy. That is the word that triggers them. This is me mocking their dead family. This is me saying I'm smoking on their dead homies.
At least I was halfway there to 10 kills.
I'm taking a pack.
Let's see if I have luck.
I think I actually kind of paused it because I was like, you know what? Is it really worth it? If this guy completely understood what I said, is it worth it? You know? And I was like, you know what? It's not really worth it. And I think I apologized. Kind of. Like I said, I don't really know your, like, I can't give you a sincere apology or anything. But like, yeah, actually, I'm gonna take this out. Yeah. I think I wasn't unclear at all. I don't think I was unclear at all. I even clarified exactly what I meant in those tweets.
Okay, like, it just shows their behavior, right? And again, with this debate me thing, this is how they ended their whole conversation, by sharing their Discord name and saying that they stream, and if you want to come on in and debate this stuff, they love the smoke. I don't think you like the smoke. I don't think you want that smoke. And honestly, what are you going to say that's going to change anything? I don't think—
Bro, unblock my fucking name. Come in stream. See if I want that smoke. Send all— hang on. Send all your fucking simps and all your fucking fans, all your little 12-year-old fans, because all YouTubers fans are 12-year-olds. That's a common insult. Send your 9-year-old army, which is probably the age you like them to be in your drawings.
From seeing your replies on Twitter, I always ask myself how you're able to have something to say on these sort of situations. Little Stark,
like,
not
bro,
as smart as you to say
I don't give a single fuck about Twitter people or YouTube people.
That's it, love. Call the fuck out.
I mean, obviously, different things like swatting someone, trying to get them killed. Obviously, that's a different thing. I don't think Rev is about that. I would assume his audience wouldn't, but you never know. But, like, what? You're gonna call me mean words on the internet? I don't care. What? I love the different viewpoints. I have people on who literally think that I should be deported from this country by force. I will talk with anyone.
There's nothing uniquely, magically different about lolicon versus furry in terms of the arguments that justify it to be okay. But anyways,
yes, I said the same thing. There are no unique arguments. There is no different standard. There's one standard that I even outlined in the thread that you ignored. No. Because it doesn't fit your narrative. Because it doesn't go along with what you want to paint the story as. What is the—
people in Discord servers are on stream. It is
never debate people. Stay in your echo chambers. Lock the doors. Don't go outside. Wear ear muffs so that you never hear a dissenting opinion.
So triggered with that M&M rapping.
Like, don't you engage with the enemy. You have to make sure that they don't have a platform to speak even. We should start reporting all their accounts and channels to make sure that they never are able to even voice their dissenting views. In fact, we should make sure that we go to their jobs and their schools, and we should make sure that they are not employed by their people or enrolled into those schools. We have to make sure that these dissenting views never get expressed and we're never challenged on our views. Sounds familiar, huh? Sounds familiar.
Just have a conversation where you're never going to change the other person's opinion, and you're likely just going to get harassed and bombarded. I've seen one example where someone actually did this. A small lolicon account went onto a live debate with a large YouTube channel, and they came into that debate with studies, rational arguments, a full presentation. You know what happened to them? You know what the response was from the YouTuber? Just calling them a pedo, saying they don't care about the studies, they don't mean anything. And then
not dumb.
Yeah, that's how that goes, and that's proof that you just don't want to engage in this stuff. But point of all this, effective tools for dealing with people. Your likes are public is a classic one. Images like this are helpful and funny to use. And I thought in the some more Genshin drama. So a Genshin enthusiast, or at least—
oh, it's just not about me anymore. But yes, okay, so that's all the point we care about. We're very narcissistic. I don't give a fuck about Genshin. I don't care about someone's bad arguments. You'll never catch me saying the average person online is any form of intelligent. Like, what? This person made a bad argument. Is he related to me? Well, no. Do I even know who he is? No, but he said lolly bad, so you must, I guess, I don't know, agree with his viewpoints? What? Dude, that video's gonna get so much. I wish I was monetized so that I could milk him, but it doesn't matter. I'll take the. I'll take the normal thing. He'll never come on. They never do. They always run.